I can't wait to save my money and move out this neighborhood. I'm so done. I'm at my wit's end for real. I'm so tired. People just have no respect. People got their kids just out here doing whatever. Just out here just being bad as hell. Parents ain't nowhere to be found. Yes, I do. How you doing? So what's going on? Yes, Miranda. What are you doing? I'm so aggravated right now. I don't know what to do. And I should have went live to show y'all. I should have went live to show y'all these bad kids in this area that I just can't even believe it, y'all. Like, oh, congratulations. That's great news. I know. You ain't lying. I need to go live more, but I don't think people really be messing with my lives like that. And let me tell y'all what had just happened. Literally just happened. I'm sitting here out my window and I'm watching the kids. I'm literally watching maybe about, I think it's like 6 kids on bikes. One is a little girl. They're all little kids. But you got a girl and like 5 boys. I've been seeing the kids right around the neighborhood all day. They don't live on my strip. And I stay in these little side-by-side townhomes, right? They don't stay by me, but they stay behind me. And it's like 4 houses right behind me on the street behind me, right? I see them all the time. I stay looking out my window because I know it'd be a lot going on over here. And as I'm looking out my window, y'all, the boys, the kids standing right here on their bikes. But I'm upstairs in my room looking out my window. Okay? I turn my head for 1 second, y'all, to go get my phone off the bed. And I hear a big boom. Like a kick at my damn door. And then when I go back to the window, I see the little badass boy running back to his bike. And all the kids are riding down, like hopping on the bike, basically. Getting out of here, quick as they can, fast as they can. When I yell out the window, like, why would y'all do that? Why would y'all do that? And I'm on the end of the townhomes, y'all. I'm on the end, so I'm the first apartment. I'm the first townhome, which I don't know why folks think it's okay to come over here and mess and disrespect my place. It's so freaking annoying. And I'm so ready to get from over here. It don't make no sense. But since I'm not financially there yet, I have to continue to grind, y'all, and get my money up so I can go. I'm already thinking like, yeah, these kids stay over here somewhere, or they stay on the street behind me, y'all. My girls in the house, like, what was that? They jump up because they scared. So I go get in my raggedy piece of car that barely works because I know the kids ain't going too far and I want to see their parents. But I go get in my car, y'all. And y'all tell me if I'm wrong or not. But I go get in my car, and yes, I drive around the corner to see the kids. I see all the kids on their bikes. They see my car and they pull off, which lets me know y'all wrong. Y'all know y'all wrong and y'all out here being bad as hell. And then I sit up here and say, I seen the boy with the red sweater that actually kicked my door. And then he hops off his bike, y'all, scared as hell, talking about, no, please, no, because I pulled up on the side of him. Y'all, I wasn't about to hit the kid. I wasn't about to do nothing to the kid, okay? It's a kid, and it's not my kid. But I pulled up to the side of him to scare him, to let him know, yo, you can't do this. You don't know who door you kick. You don't know who gonna come out the damn door. I could have been somebody crazy as hell that popped all y'all ass or did something wild to all of y'all. Y'all can't be out here doing that. Y'all cannot be out here doing that. Y'all parents ain't nowhere around, and y'all out here playing at people's doors that y'all don't know. And he's talking about, they dare me to do it. I said, if they dare you to jump off a damn bridge, would you do it? And then I said, where you stay at? He was scared to tell me what he said. I mentioned one of the schools, like, yeah, you stay over there by that school. He told me, no, don't do all that now, because you wasn't doing all that when they dared your ass to come kick my door. So all that whining and crying now because you scared because the person that caught you? No, this is a warning. I'm warning these badass kids over here by me, y'all. I'm telling you. I said to myself, you need to go be a kid. Be good. Do not be out here in these streets messing with people, homes, and where they lay their head, and you don't know nothing about these folks. Now, something happened to you, your parent all on the news talking about, my kid ain't never did nothing. My kid ain't nothing. Yes, he did. Yes, the hell he did. He was riding around, kicking at folks' doors. Y'all, I was so pissed off. And then when I sat up here and said to myself, trying to follow him back to his home because he was so scared and so nervous. But I had to go the same way he was riding anyway on his bike. So I couldn't turn off, because it was like a one-way street. We was going down anyway. So I couldn't even turn off that street. And then my window was down, but he was looking back and shit at me. He really did not want me to tell his parents or guardian that he was out here kicking at folks' doors. Yeah, of course you didn't want. I could have went on and just been like, now where the house at? You know what I'm saying? I could have been like, where your house at? Went to the door, talked to an adult about everything. But I didn't do that. Number one, my blood pressure was already going up. I'm already irritated. I'm like, no, forget it. Let me just go back to the house. But I told him the point is that you can't go around here doing that. Because you see what happened? I got in my car, I found y'all, and y'all was scared. Hi, Major. Don't go around doing that again. And these kids today, I swear to God, I don't know what's going on with this society today we live in, but it's just so terrible, y'all. It's terrible. It's terrible. No adults out. Kids just all over on a whole nother block riding their bikes, okay, but I stay in where I stay. When I look out my window, it's a main street, so it's traffic all day, all night. Y'all kids shouldn't even be over here in the first place. So my girls was nervous because I'm like, I'm about to go over here and find their parents and see what the hell going on. I didn't see the parents. I just told him, be a good kid. Don't do it again. Don't come over here bothering me. Don't come over here in my personal space, in my area. Don't touch my don't even look this way no more after this. Don't. Because I swear to God, if it happened again, y'all, the second time it's not going to be nice. Because now I'm going to go knock on the door. Now I'm going to have to tell your guardian parents or whoever that you out here being reckless. And you out here trying to get yourself hurt because you out here playing, at people properties, playing on people's doors and things like that. How stupid. And these kids don't be having no sense of guidance. Like, the shit is ridiculous. I feel so bad. That's why I had to give him a pep talk, too. Like, listen, you out here riding your bike, ride your bike and be a kid. Why the hell you sitting up here? You're the weakest out your group, I guess, because they dared you to come kick my door and you did it. Now you looking stupid and crying. So, and your friends took off. They left you. What type of friends is that, right? Them not your damn friends. They gone. They left you. And y'all, what was it? What if I was some type of wild, like really a wild beast, y'all? What if I was that type of person that was like, I don't care about no kids. I'm going out here and I'm beating all of these kids. Even if I seen one hit my door. You know what I'm saying? What if I went out there and did that and beat on somebody else's kids because y'all came and knocked on my door? That would be wrong, right? I'll be somewhere laid up under the jail, right? So that's why I try to explain to that boy, like, you don't know who in this house. You don't know who in here. You cannot go around doing that. And y'all, things just been so crazy over here in my area anyway. Because then last night at 1 o'clock in the damn morning, I see the police down maybe about one, two, three, four, five. About 5 apartments down. Um, um, the police was down here and they got their flashlights out. They looking around the grass. They walk past my door. I'm just thinking like they looking for somebody. It was a hot mess. But is somebody squatting down here in in one of the apartments down here from me. Supposedly some guy or a couple boys, I don't know if they're teenagers or young adults, I'm not sure. Anyways, they're in the apartment. They're not supposed to be in the apartment, y'all. And I think one of my neighbors had called on them last night, and the police was deep last night. And they was walking around with their flashlights. I don't know what they was looking for, or looking for the kids or teenagers or what. And then I can't even go to my building, y'all, and tell them about the incident that just happened with the kick at my door and the kids playing on my door, because they're not even a part of, my area on where I live. They stay on a whole nother street behind me. So what y'all doing while I'm sitting up here rambling? And then my youngest daughter, she got scared when she heard that big bump. Peyton was like, what was that? Jumped out of her bed, and she was scared because she like, what's going on? And it's broad daylight, y'all. And it's so crazy because I'm looking right out my window and see him running. And his bike wasn't even far from where my window at. That's why I'm looking like a little badass boy. Now, why would you do that? You risking your life. Man, I can't wait to get out the hood, man. I cannot wait to take my kids away from here. You guys have no idea. I'm so ready. I'm going to be grinding so hard for the next 2 years. Like, no. I feel like I gotta keep my head on a damn swivel around here. Looking out the window, you got people it's all kind of activities happening around this bit. Hey, Clark. Hey, what y'all doing? Now I feel like I gotta be looking out my damn window for the rest of the night because I don't know if the boy gonna bring his parents back or guardian or whoever back to my house, which I'm actually hoping, so that I can explain to them. Which is also crazy, y'all, because I have a whole camera in my kitchen window. I have a camera sitting right there. I have a whole sign that says not, like, don't play with this house. Nobody reads that, though. They just straight up just ignore the fact that it's a camera and everything right in my window. But it's on. It's on. It definitely captured him running up to my door and kicking my door at 8:30. And I can't believe I got in my car and had to go chase these kids down. And that bothered my spirit, y'all, because I'm really peaceful. I'm really peaceful. I'm to myself, y'all. I'm on my business. I don't know, like, a lot of people over here, because I don't care to know a lot of people over here. So when my spirit is disturbed, I really get annoyed. I just really want to put my kids in a beautiful, nice neighborhood. Like, they really deserve it. They don't deserve half of the stuff that be going on in our life or in or around our life, y'all. It's ridiculous. I wonder what's going to happen tomorrow when I see them kids again on their bikes. He did apologize and say he was sorry. But at the end of the day, I kind of do want to meet his or know who his guardian, mom or dad or somebody. Because no. I wonder how many other doors the damn kid that knocked on and ran was there to knock on the damn or kick the door and run. How many other places he did it if he did it to mine? Sad world that we living in today, y'all. I swear. I barely let my kids come out for real outside over here because why? Why? It be so much going on outside. It's ridiculous. And right now, the air quality is terrible. It stinks outside. It stink out here. Like, it's just filled with just toxic waste. You can just, smell the air. It's terrible. Hello, you guys. What y'all doing? That boy did not want me to see when he was, when he stayed. Who is this?
Naomi, credit where credit's due. Last week you called your shot. You said at SummerSlam you're going to beat two of the biggest names in WWE.